a lot more helping for veterans transitioning military, but I soon realized that was not the case. Spent a lot of things, only got a 10 and a 0 with a grand total of 10% total for VA disability benefits. And I was kind of salty with the process at that time back in 2017 due to the experience in which I went through. I was working with the VFW, Veteran Service Organization back then. Really wasn't helpful. They definitely weren't communicative. So I was just like, fuck, all these VSOs are trash, VA disability is trash, whatever case may be. Up until December 2020, I had a good buddy of mine talked a lot of that crap. Hey, as y'all coming in, by all means, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process? Denied claims. If y'all was denied, let your boy know. Let's talk through them. Any high value VA disability claims? Let your boy know. Let's get into it. But yeah, just my VA journey until someone actually ask a question. But I had a good friend of mine, best friend and shit. He's still active duty, Marine Corps. He started talking all this shit. He was like, okay, hey, blah, blah, blah. You got all these disabilities, all these injuries. When you was in, why you not trying to increase your disability? And he went on for it was like a good 3 months of like shit talking from October up until December. Okay, cool. I started my intent to file, did a whole lot of research. Was Gucci with an LG? What's Gucci with a dog? Almost Friday. Almost Friday. Halfway there, dog. Halfway there. Hope you got the motherfucking Crown Peach on ice, baby. Oh. It's hot. It's hot over here. I don't know about. I'm sure it's humid and hot over there. But hey, as y'all coming in, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process? Let your boy know. Oh yes, sir. Oh, with a little bit of sweet tea. I personally like Cane's sweet tea mixed with the Crown Royal Peach, but everyone got their things. What's up, Roddy? Yes, sir. I bet it is. I bet it is hot as fucking motherfucking Vegas, dog. Hey, you can keep that shit over there, dog. Hey, as you're coming in, by all means, feel free to leave any comments, any questions on the VA disability claims process. Let your boy know. LG Search Connection is next to the damn sun. Yes. Oh, South Carolina. Yes, sir. Hey, you can keep that heat, though. You can keep that heat. Motherfucker Steven. What's Debo drinking in that battle bottle? Oh, it's all water. It's all water. I usually only drink, the only day I only drink like 1 or 2 days a week. It's definitely going to be on a Friday. But I haven't been drinking these last few Fridays, but Saturdays are reserved for, if it's just me at the crib, whiskey and sweet tea. For going out and about, people like me to make drinks, mainly margaritas. What's been on, everyone's palate for the last few weekends have been like these cucumber fucking margaritas. You just get a couple of cucumbers, get a lime, peppermint, mint juice from Laggers. I think you can get a Bevmo or any like large juice, store or whatever fuck. What the fuck else? 2 limes, and then just run it with ice, blend everything together. Yes, sir. Let's go, So Flam. Yes, sir. Motherfucker, year 2023 year to vet. Stay Gucci with it, brother. Hey, bro. Okay. Let's start getting to these comments. Hey, bro. Think it's possible to link TMJ to PTSD? Yes, it's definitely possible. Like I always say, definitely. At least with TMJ, you definitely need your medical evidence needs to be able to. The medical evidence you supply to the VA, it needs to be able to be differentiated from. If not, specifically with PTSD and TMJ, the VA, if your doctor can't tell the difference between the two and it's not a symptom of PTSD, they'll roll. And it is, if they can't figure it out, they're gonna roll them two together. Instead of getting, an additional secondary tacked on to PTSD, it'll just be rolled into PTSD, and they may or may not increase your overall disability for mental health. What's up, So Flam? Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. So all depends. It's only I'm not sure. It's only with PTSD. For veterans trying to claim TMJ, migraines. There's one more. Headaches. There's one more. I forgot the name. But it's on the. I'll bring it back. But hey, as y'all coming in, if y'all got any VA disability claims, questions, let your boy know. Recently denied claims, advice on claims. direct service or some of these infamous high value VA claims for secondary conditions, let your boy know. But yeah, definitely there's there's a way to go about everything, and specifically with the PTSD claims, you gotta watch out with those secondaries, especially in and around like the head, any type of brain damage, neurological damage in the head, migraines, all that needs to be differentiated from PTSD in order to get a separate, secondary rating for those. Anything else? Anything else? Let your boy know. What else? What else? All right, back to the drink. Just a couple more seconds on that. Cucumbers. If you try to feed, quench the thirst of like 6 people, five, it can be 5 people. It's enough for like 2 drinks apiece. You're gonna get a pitcher, like a 2-3 liter pitcher, fill it up with ice. Then you're gonna blend 3 to 4 cucumbers. Add in that juice. You can add in the entire juice. The peppermint. No, it's mint, lime, cucumber juice. It just gives it like an extra tanginess, and it kind of waters it down a little bit. 2 limes. That's it. Gucci. Pour that into the 2 to 3 liter of ice, and you're rocking. All you gotta do is fill those cups up with ice. Add a shot of tequila, whatever you want. And then, you rocking, baby. You rocking. ME. There you go. I filed migraine secondary to tinnitus with Nexus and logs. If denied, and I go to supplemental and higher level review, can I refile again? Okay. So if you supplied all of that, logs, hopefully you got a diagnosis. And your medical evidence that you did submit shows causation from tinnitus. You complaining about tinnitus causing migraines. It's documented. You got your Nexus letter as well. You got your logs, possible medication. If it's somehow denied, at that point, if you believe everything you submitted is sufficient, yeah, I definitely recommend you submit for a higher level review. And then if it's denied there, but more likely it's not going to get denied at higher level review. Usually at a higher level review, it's a more seasoned VA rater looking at the claim, looking at the medical evidence that you supplied, and say, okay, what's the causation? They got a lot more experience than some of these junior and these new VA raters. But if you are denied at higher level review, if you don't get it on the claim that's currently pending, definitely you can address any issues that the VA have with that claim in a supplemental. But definitely I recommend that you tack on a personal statement on top of that, ME, to specifically address whatever reason the VA denies you at a higher level review. Hopefully that answers your question, brother. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Let's check on some VA PACT Act 2022 status while we wait. While this boots up. Oh, got a comment, baby. No problem, man. No problem. Appreciate your strife. I try to give y'all detailed answers. Appreciate it if you hit that like button too before you leave. You might leave. You might leave in the ether. You can just hit that like button. Me. Anything else? Anything else? Any questions? Comments? Concerns for your boy? But yeah, just chilling. I wanted to go on hour earlier, but work schedule did not permit. But hey, I'm here now. If you have any questions, let your boy know. Anything on the VA disability claims process, denied claims, VA PACT Act 2022 claims, let your boy know. As you're coming in, by all means, gotta keep saying it, repeating it. If you got any questions on the VA disability claims process, your denied claims, your VA journey, any comments at all, let your boy know. Let's get it, baby. But just going back to my VA claims story. It's a lot of bullshit that I was dealing with, and hey, questions at all. I've told y'all this story multiple times. I ain't gonna tell y'all this story, but y'all Gucci with it. Anything? PACT Act updates. Currently, nothing has updated. However, we can still talk about the top few PACT Act claims. Still taking 153 days for PACT Act related claims to process, 130 for non-PACT Act, supposedly. I mean, I was a little bit over. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure where they're getting these average numbers from, but this definitely did not apply to San Diego region at least. Top 5 PACT Act related claims that are currently LG. I did take your advice and submitted some info to Wounded Warrior Project. Oh shit, there you go, dog. There you go. Let them know Debo recommend you, boy. There you go. And how's that process going, LG? How's that process going? Have you gotten in contact with a VSO yet? Even Stevens. Do you feel like the VA likes to drag their feet, their hopes the vet gives up? 100%. Like, I've heard this like unsaid, like this unsaid quote, but a VA Raider said it on one of my TikTok lives. It was like, deny until they, until they But I'm just like, what's the fucking point in that? Like, if they're eventually going to award the veteran, then there's still going to be compensation that's either going to be back paid due to the veteran or due to the family members now that the veteran is no longer here. You know what I'm talking about? But definitely, I mean, the VA likes to bullshit claims. Like, there's a lot of veterans who have sufficient medical evidence for claims, and they're in fucking appeals for years. Like, a good buddy of mine, he submitted for sleep apnea around the same time that I submitted mine, my supplemental. It was his first claim. It was my supplemental. When he submitted his claim, he submitted direct service. Not sure why he took that route, but whatever the case may be, he did have some in-service complaints of sleep disturbances. So it was definitely, it was a route he could have taken. Bill Cosby, yes sir, y'all know who I'm talking about. Bill Cosby in his house. LG, not yet, fam. Still waiting for them to hit me up because I got work to do. Yes sir. Hey, them Wounded Warrior Project reps, I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. But yeah, Steven, Bill Cosby, my Bill Cosby brother. He put his sleep apnea claim in at the same time. Mine was supplemental, so I knew it was gonna take a little bit longer. He had all of his shit from like fucking BC and shit, and he had a lot of good information. He had 2 Nexus letters, sleep study, motherfucking. He uses his sleep apnea machine religiously, but that you don't need that. You don't need the use of a CPAP machine to get service connected for sleep apnea. You just need required use. But he's over there, fucking, he'll eat with the fucking machine. You know what I'm talking about. But the VA, so he filed direct, and the VA reclassified his claim as a secondary to a different disability. So they took all of that medical evidence, reclassified it for some fucking reason, and said that, oh, you tried to file this secondary. When no, he didn't, because all of his information shows that he filed direct. So, and this was back in 2018. They denied him, obviously, because it wasn't the right filing. They went back and forth. He submitted a higher level review. At the higher level review, same thing. They were like, oh no, you fucking filed secondary. No, eat ass. And now he's been in an appeals process since like 2018. So I'm just like, what you talking about, brother, man? Going back to you, Steven. Yeah, the VA definitely likes to drag their feet on veterans, especially trying to get, plus up their percentage, as well as get service connected for some of these more, life-threatening disabilities, especially up in the older ages. Motherfucking Kool-Aid, Cool Breeze. If my VSO put in claims for me, but I haven't been diagnosed for them, are they going to be denied? Okay, so it depends if your VSO, first of all, is it a county VSO? Because some of these county VSOs, they be bullshitting. But it depends on if your VSO just started your intent to file, or did your intent to file as well as submitted. That's definitely something you should already, if you don't know, you should definitely contact that VSO and be like, hey, did you just start my intent to file, or did you hit submit as well? For any disabilities that you are planning on, going for. I have a diagnosis and symptoms for GERD. Okay. How many months should I have of treatment before I try to file secondary? I have 2 months of treatment. Okay. You don't have to wait, 5-6 months. If 2 months worth of medical evidence that you currently have is sufficient, so it shows a causation. It shows that, okay, maybe you got endoscopy, Maybe you're taking medication. Maybe you're showing, how frequent you're occurring GERD. Like I just had a little bit of GERD just now. Definitely, you don't need to wait a lot of months. But if you got sufficient medical evidence right now, you can submit that claim. And I'll go as far as if your doctor can provide you with a DBQ, Disability Benefits Questionnaire, or an IMO as well, because you're going to need both for any new disabilities, regardless if it's secondary or not. It's going to help speed up that claim, if that makes sense. Motherfucking Kool-Aid. I'm already service connected, so the others are secondary. Okay, Gucci. You're still definitely going to need. The VA says you don't need a diagnosis, but I say it's best to go in to the VA claims process with a diagnosis. You can go 50-50, throw it up in the air, but then if that claim is denied, you would know the reason why. It's due to the lack of because the VA, they deny a lot of claims due to a lack of diagnosis, especially with the PACT Act related claims. Motherfucking Ronnie Coleman in the house. I got 30% PTSD about 2 years ago. Okay, Gucci Killers. I continued seeing the doc that did my C&P. Okay, the doc says my condition has gotten worse. Can I put in an increase, or is 2 years too soon? No, you could have put in an increase like a year afterwards, dog. Come on, Ronnie. If you got 2 years worth of medical evidence, that's holy grail. I would say get that C&P examiner. They're probably your therapist now. Get that therapist to provide you with a DBQ. You're already service connected, so you don't need an IMO or anything like that. But you definitely can supply the medical evidence in which you already do have anything significant that can show increases. Specific. Serious events, serious issues in your life, personal life, professional life. But have that therapist fill out a DBQ that will support an increase. So, the VA, they'll be like, okay, hey, shit, this veteran has been seeing, the same doc that diagnosed them and, firstly, service connected them for PTSD. More than likely, they're going to take the word of that fucking doctor. But hey, there you go. Kool-Aid VSO at the veteran office. It's probably a county VSO. Or you're talking about like a regional veteran office. Oh, what's up, Nick the Magnificent? What's up, dog? What's Gucci with the Killers? Appreciate your strife. Hey, and as y'all are waiting to either get a reply, ask a question at the very end, whatever case may be, I know y'all be bullshitting, but hey, if y'all want to hit that like button, I will appreciate y'all. Oh, no problem, Kool-Aid. I got you, dog. Cool breeze, baby. And as y'all coming in, if y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process, denied VA claims, advice on secondary conditions for VA disability, let you more know. The infamous high-value VA claims. Emmy, I filed a claim. Can I file an intent to file while I have an open claim? You can. However, the VA sometimes don't know what you're trying to do. They may know what you're trying to do, but they're like, fuck it. Sometimes they may, if you got two open claims, I see you already got a claim pending right now, whatever stage it's in, and then you go and you put another intent to file in 2 or 3 months after that, depending on back page, the VA might be like, okay, well, 2 months sooner is better than 2 months, prior to that. So definitely you want to, pick and choose. And if it does occur, you can always, fucking fight it with the VA. Like, hey, my intent to file is on this date for this claim. And I just started a new intent to file just because I know I plan on submitting another VA claim. Oh, hopefully that answers your question, brother, man. Oh, all questions. Motherfucking. But yeah, back to Bill Cosby. So he's still waiting for sleep apnea. Still waiting. He's at 100 now. He's not PNT. But, oh, no problem, man. No problem. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, brother, man. But, he's still able to get some of those benefits due to a county VSO, which is like very rare. I don't know how he found this dude, but, he found that county VSO found some loopholes in the disabled veteran plates, the vehicle exemption, as well as for property tax. If you have any mobility issues at 100%, you just got to go to the VA, obtain a letter, take that letter to that VSO somewhere in Carlsbad, San Marcos, somewhere in San Diego County. If any of y'all in the San Diego region and y'all want that information, I'll hit up Bill Cosby and I'll get that info for y'all. But I mean, he's over there. He's thriving, not being at 100% P&T, but it's Gucci. Devin Duncan, what's up, Dan? What's Gucci with it? If my claim is being deferred, is it a high chance for being denied? Also, why is it that some claims do not go through a C&P examination? Okay, two-parter. Let's get Gucci with it. So it depends on the it's a lot of factors that go into deferred claims. One of the main reasons is due to a lack of a third-party examiner being able to schedule you. I know I went through that process. Like my last two claims were deferred for 5 months for IBS GERD and for plantar fasciitis pes planus. They were deferred for 5 months post my partial rating at 100%. But I was still waiting. You just gotta be patient. The VA, they're going through all their BS with the juggling between the PAC Act 2022 claims as well as just regular claims and supplementals on top of that. It's not necessarily an automatic denial. It could just be due to the VA trying to schedule, like find a provider, one of these third-party examiners to get you in. And also, why is the claim does not go through a C&P exam? Okay, some claims, like I was saying earlier, like if you supply the VA with everything they need for adjudication, which is pretty much if you're filing direct, you're gonna need, in-service complaints, diagnosis, continuity of care. Like if it's been, so long since you've been out, continuity of care, complaints, a DBQ, and an IMO. If you have all of that, when you submit that claim, even for a secondary, if you have all that, you don't need an in-service complaint for a secondary. You just need to show causation. If you have all of that, whenever you submit that claim, the VA doesn't have to call you in for a compensation and pension exam because everything is done. Everything is good. They have everything possibly needed for that claim. The DBQ is filled out correctly. The IMO is filled out correctly. And then sometimes the VA doesn't need that. As well as if you articulate yourself in a personal statement and or you have very detailed medical evidence, they can clearly see, causation in secondaries or a direct service disability that's just continued on for years. They don't necessarily need to call you in unless it was to establish a specific percentage for a disability. That's when they'll come in. Motherfucker, Debo. Duncan is my boy, and we serve together. Yes, sir. Oh, told him about the good told him about the good information you be sharing. And he drank Crown. Yo, oh shit! There you go, Crown Royal gang. Gucci gang. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question, motherfucker Devin. Appreciate you, dog. Steven. Yes, sir. Fucking Legoland. Yes, sir, baby. Legoland and motherfucking VSOs. Any other questions? Questions at all? Comments, concerns? Anything on the VA disability claims process? No problem, Devin. No problem, dog. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate it too if you hit that motherfucking like button, dog. Come on, dog. Let's get with it. Emmy, when you say causation, what exactly do you mean? So causation when it comes to the VA claims. For any secondary disability, you need to be able to medically show how is PTSD causing sleep apnea, or how is tinnitus causing migraines, and you do that by first complaining to your doctor. After that, working with your doctor, evaluating, they're gonna see what's causing it. So if you're service connected for PTSD, you're receiving VA benefits, you're at 70%. And you're trying to tack on sleep apnea. And you've noticed for last 6 months to a year, you've gained like 50 pounds. Due to what? More than likely it's going to be due to that PTSD medication. Some of the side effects of that medication is stress eating, which turns to obesity. Pretty much you're overeating, which turns into obesity. Obesity's, weight gain, having heavy weight on you is a contributing factor towards sleep apnea. The same with tinnitus. Some people get frustrated, anxiety with tinnitus, and it causes them to have migraines. There's medical literature on that, as well as causing a mental health, anxiety, depression. Some people just don't want to deal with the fucking noise in ears. So that's showing causation. How is it causing something like a second disability, second injury, second disability? That's just like with your back. Like I said in one of my most recent videos. If you're service connected for your back, and you have 40%, your back has been fucked since you've been in the military, since you've been out, and now you've gained like 70 pounds due to that back injury. It could be low back strain, you could be missing fucking vertebrae, whatever the case may be, but you can't be physically active even if you wanted to. Even on a good diet routine, you could be a fucking vegan, but you're still shoving in all the goddamn calories. You can't move, you can't be efficient, you can't work out, you can't sweat, so you're gonna gain weight. That weight gain contributes to sleep apnea. So that's a less like, what the fuck, what am I looking for? It's a route veterans can take to get sleep apnea service connected because it shows causation. Their low back pain causing hip issues. Their low back pain causing, fucking neck issues. And the list goes on. You just got to evaluate yourself, just think a little outside the box. Okay, what's being caused by this current disability? Pardon me. Migraines can fucking cause you to be fucking depressed. It can cause you, anxiety, stuff like that. Definitely. You gotta navigate yourself, dog. Navigate yourself. Devin, there you go, LG. My boy LG pouring the crown now. Now on a Wednesday? Sheesh. Y'all wild. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Oh, today's Tuesday. I'm fucking around. Damn. I wanted to be Friday already. My bad. Oh, shit. It's Tuesday. LG. I had that video chat today for the colonoscopy. Yes, sir, motherfucking. About to get you right, dog. About to get your ass. And I was thinking about all the everybody. Booty goblin gang, yes, sir. Everybody got the booty goblin gang, baby. There you go, dog. Hey, they're gonna tell you, don't eat a lot. Don't eat 12 hours before that, because you might gobbling on the fucking camera. Fucking shit! This boy, more likely they'll put you to sleep, and then they tell you not to eat before because they don't want you, fucking. What I'm talking about. Number twoing on the camera or during the operation, not operation, but the fucking journey. Hopefully it's not that bad. And Gucci killers. Hey, you good though. That's sufficient medical evidence for IBS and colonoscopy, and an endoscopy for GERD is a good medical evidence for getting service connected as well as percentage wise. Yeah, you better get 30% after getting that camera, dog. You better get 30%, man. Any questions, comments, concerns? I see a few people in here as y'all coming in. Got any questions on the VA disability claims process? High value VA claims? Yes, sir. Motherfucking. There you go, baby. 30% all day. High value VA claims. Let your boy know. Denied VA disability benefits. Secondary options. Secondary VA advice. Let your boy know. But back on, until someone starts talking, obviously, I'm just gonna, just keep throwing shit out there. But yeah, currently still top 5 current PACT Act related claims: hypertension or high blood pressure, allergic rhinitis, chronic sinusitis, bronchial asthma now, and some weird word. Doctor term, medical term. I'm not a doctor, but it has a 68% grant rate. So I mean, it's trash right now. It's trash. Most frequent reason for denial: no diagnosis, no history of causation, and it doesn't meet PACT Act presumptive criteria. So for those of y'all who are putting in PACT Act related claims, definitely. That's what I always say. Go in with a diagnosis. Especially for PACT Act. You don't need in-service complaints, but you still do need a diagnosis for PACT Act related claims, regardless of popular belief. What some of our veteran friends tells us, but definitely something to fuck. Oh, she keeps sweat, yes, sir. Motherfucking Somebody. There you go. Oh, hold on. Let me. Got you, dog. I got you, dog. Let's get it with it. Let's get it with it. Get it with it. What the fuck? Yeah. As y'all coming in, if y'all got any VA disability questions, VA disability claims process. Let's see if I could hold on. Hopefully it doesn't go down. But I got you, dog. I got you. Got you. Got you, dog. About to play one of your number one hits. But, until someone asks a question, I'll let that play for like 5 seconds so I'm not fucking, getting shut off or anything like that. Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it? I know y'all hear it. I know you hear it, Keep Sweat. I know you hear it, dog. Let's get it, baby. You know. Okay, that's it. There you go, Keep Sweat. Keep Sweat in the house, baby. Keep Sweat is in the fucking house. I'm gonna need them fucking lifetime passes, dog. Lifetime passes, front row. Front of the row, dog. Front of the row. Any other questions? Hey, as y'all coming in, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process? High value VA claims? Any questions on denied VA claims, packed out related claims, what Devo drinks on Fridays, whatever the case may be? Let your boy know. Let your boy know. It's getting pretty tempered right here. Tempered. It's kind of hot. Any questions at all? Any? Emmy. There you go, Emmy. What are the lessons learned? Okay, what are the lessons you learned in your claims process that if you did it again, that you would have had a great deal? Okay, helped a great deal. I definitely would have took advantage of the BDD if I even knew about it. 100%, I would have took advantage of the BDD. That definitely would have alleviated a lot of stress going into the VA claims process. Because when I went in, it was just like, like a Hail Mary. Like, I didn't know what it was. I just, filed some things that I had diagnosis for, hoping that the VA, help a veteran out, but they didn't. From there, yeah, I definitely recommend bringing that C&P exam, bringing the DBQ from an outside doctor for the C&P exam. Yeah, I definitely recommend. Because, I recommend that you bring everything in for that C&P exam because, at least in my experience, I've gone through C&P exams where the examiner didn't look at my medical evidence. So I just had it right there. I'm just like, oh, don't worry, I got it right here. But back to ME. Yeah, definitely, I would have took advantage of the BDD. But, since I didn't do that, going back, I definitely would have utilized personal statements a lot more. I definitely would have put a personal statement on each of my disabilities. The first time, get buddy statements. Make sure I got, specific symptomology noted. Anything that requires impacts to your personal and your work life, definitely have that documented either in my mental health records, medical evidence, or, definitely put in a personal statement, buddy statement. And then just have a better understanding on the VA claims process. Definitely would have utilized a better VSO the first time instead of just relying on VFW. And then just don't. And then the last thing is just definitely having a VSO that has access to VBMS. It took me. I just found my VSO by by luck. I just fumbled upon her. And she was very knowledgeable, very educated, very communicative. I went back and forth asking her dumbass questions, and she came back with good answers. Definitely having a good VSO that's experienced and knowledgeable, that's gonna fight for you on approved claims as well as denied claims. Doesn't matter. Be organized in your VA disability submissions. Make sure you got a diagnosis, personal statement, history, impacts, buddy statements. The more information you have, the better it looks for your claim, as well as find a good doctor that's going to be helping you as well. Because you never know when you're going to need a DBQ or an IMO for a claim, or possibly a Nexus letter. And definitely, that all pays off in the end, because the more substantial medical evidence that you have compared to this C&P examiner that you're just going to see for 5 to 30 minutes, maybe an hour for most mental health claims, it's going to look a lot better for a higher level review if that claim is denied. Or if you get service connected and you're not happy with the percentage, it's still going to look a lot better at a higher level review. Motherfucker. Gucci killers. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Motherfucking M.E. Motherfucker Cool Breeze, Kool-Aid is GERD high value. I have first appointment for GERD next month with a doctor. Also, do you know any high value claims for females? Okay. I know. Yeah, so GERD, I guess it is considered a high value VA claim. You can get anywhere up to 60% for it, but definitely you would need to have a endoscopy done, medication, and the endoscopy will show all the erosion that's being caused by your acid reflux. What the fuck else? I mean, that's pretty much it. And then just impacts and shit, how you're dealing with that disability. But any specific high value claims for females, I know it's a female. No, that's not really high value. If it applies to you, there's a female sexual arousal disorder. I'm not sure how the VA is classifying that now. I think it's still under separate from mental health. Anything with hip strain, gynecological fucking issues. Some of those are high value. I got a whole list on it. I gotta definitely pull it up. If you want to send me a DM, well, not DM, but a message, VA Disability Night Ops at gmail.com. But definitely, there's nothing specific to either male or females. But just assess yourself. Definitely, some high value VA claims will be GERD, IBS if you got it, migraines, mental health if you don't. You can tack on mental health to almost any disability. Increase what you already currently have. That's considered high value. Because if you're 10% for your back, but you think you should have 40, on top of that 40% for just your back, you can do sciatica in both legs. If you got degenerative disc disease, you can tack that onto your back too. High value VA claims come in the form of secondaries. And the more secondaries you have, the closer it's going to push you to 100%. 70% right now. Oh, okay. What are you currently service connected for, if you don't mind me asking? And at what percentages? Motherfucker Gucci killers. MDD. Okay. Oh, no problem, ME. You appreciate you, dog. Oh, LG. Oh, it's crazy how the VA will give you medicine without medicine. Yep, exactly. Those secure messages to... my secure messages to trap the ass. Yes, sir. Get them to say it. Exactly. That's the whole purpose of using the secure messages. It's like, hey, I've been complaining about not having a diagnosis, but they keep feeding me all this medication in my ears, in my throat, in my... You know what I'm talking about? Come on. I got some demon babies over there. Mo. MDD. Okay. Definitely. It should be some more things you can seek. I definitely recommend that you review your service treatment record. For MDD, there's a lot of, not a lot, but if you're experiencing GERD or IBS due to the medication, that's a secondary. You definitely need to show causation. If it's causing migraines, that's definitely another secondary. You got to show causation. For all secondary disabilities, you got to show how your already service-connected disability is causing, how's it causing the secondary disability in which you're trying to file for. And, that's the whole premise of all the high-value VA claims. I know one person, they got from 10% to 100% with just tinnitus. What the fuck? For just tinnitus alone. They tacked on migraines, sleep apnea somehow. I know it's not impossible, but it's almost impossible to sleep, secondary sleep apnea to tinnitus, unless your physiology is perfect for that claim. I don't know. Mental health, and a couple other things. Vertigo. Yeah, they got their tinnitus increased as well, with episodes of vertigo and impairment. So they got I think 40 or 60% for that. So definitely, there's definitely ways. You just got to assess yourself and see what's your path. As well as, you already at 70%, you could definitely reevaluate yourself you may rate an increase for it as well, depending on your medical evidence, your symptomology associated with MDD, and how has your symptoms and impacts to your personal and your work life has worsened since your last C&P exam or since you've been service connected for MDD. Hopefully that answers your question. Motherfucker Kool-Aid, motherfucker Gary Nugent, Army in the house, hooah, fuck out of here, dog. Whoo! What's up, dog? What's Gucci with a killer? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's Gucci? Hope y'all doing good. Good. What the fuck? Good. Gucci. Y'all doing Gucci today. It's Tuesday. I thought it was Thursday going into Friday. Me. My private doctor, VA pharmacist agreed on my medications cause GERD. Okay. But my VA doctor did not said me drinking tea could be causing it. It seems the VA docs are not helping veterans. Hold on. But my VA doctor did not say. Are you saying that your VA doctor said that drinking tea is causing GERD? But yeah, I mean, definitely if your private doctor is pretty much, that could be a possible thing because obviously medication causes IBS, GERD, and other secondary fucking things. Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, it looks like your VA doctor is just the VA pharmacist, their ass. Hold on, let me see. No, your VA doctor. Okay, so you got a private doctor, VA pharmacists are on your side, but your VA doctor said, nah, that could be something else. It could be fucking, it could be you drinking tap water causing GERD. Yeah, fuck that VA doctor. That's what I say. There's not a lot of VA doctors that's helping veterans. Yeah, there's those onesies and twosies that are either out for the veteran, they're doing DBQs, Nexus letters, they're doing all the good shit for veterans, but we rarely see that. That's why I went the private route. I mean, you went the private route. I mean, it looks like you're only using the VA for the medications and shit. I'm like, shit, fuck it. Fuck out of here, dog. Double wielded. And hey, as y'all coming in, by all means, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process, anything with high value VA claims, denied VA claims, active duty military, transitioning out the military, take advantage of that BDD, or any comments at all, let your boy know. Back to Duncan. Hey, well, hopefully answer your question, motherfucking Emmy. Hopefully answer your question in that long rant. But yeah, I mean, that definitely ain't helping. Devin, Duncan, D. What's going on with the tinnitus claims? Okay, shit. I mentioned ringing in both ears as well as medical documents stating I have tinnitus and they still deny me. What they crack down on something? No, I mean they don't crack down on it, but I mean they like to deny it a lot. So definitely, what was the reason for denial? Was it due to lack of in-service complaints? Or what was the specific reason why the VA denied you? Like if you had all that complaint history in your medical evidence, your medical history from your active duty time, it should have been good. Should have been Gucci. Wicked, motherfucking PUBG Mobile. What's up, dog? What the fuck is that? Motherfucking, what's Gucci with killers? With that little weird emoji. Everett. What's up, dog? Yo. So I filed a supplemental claim a while back. I know the updates don't reflect in real time, but how much time will be added if I add more medical evidence? I mean, it depends on what stage you're at. Are you doing everything by yourself or are you working with a VSO? Because if you're either or, I mean, if you're working by yourself, I recommend you contact Vera on VA. I mean, go to Google, type in vera.va.gov. I think I already sent you the link. I definitely put it in a couple of other by myself. Okay, yeah. Definitely contact Vera to have a VA regional office representative contact you. Let them know, like, hey, I want to add something additional to my file to be taken in consideration for this specific claim. Because you can add it, but it may not be actually looked at, if that makes sense. But yeah, definitely, you can still add it. I'm not sure about timelines. There's no specific timeline for supplementals. It just all depends on the VA rep, the VSR that's actually processing it, and their workload. Hopefully that motherfucker answer you. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Questions at all? Hey, as y'all coming in, by all means, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process, high value VA claims, secondary claims, denied claims, Vera. was trash. They never called me, but I have an in-person visit on the 20th. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, dog. Yeah, definitely. I mean, hopefully the in-person is a lot better than the phone. You know, the phones are hit or miss. I didn't have any issues with the San Diego. I'm pointing down, pointing over here like, like San Diego's down the street from you. I didn't have any issues with the San Diego branch. They were very helpful. Yeah, I was a little irritated dealing with them. I was like, fucking, because I wanted a status update on my claim, especially for the supplementals. And as y'all coming in, by all means, y'all forgot if y'all have any VA disability claims questions, anything on high value VA claims, denied VA disability, active duty military transitioning out, let your boy know. Devin, they stated I needed a nexus letter due to it not being related to service. I was in a he was a truck driver as well as a mechanic. Okay. Nah, you definitely don't need a nexus letter because I mean, you're fucking NY. I mean, did you deploy? And do you have a private care provider right now? Because if you have a private care provider, you can talk to them like, hey, just let them know the rough skinny. You may have to pay, $25 for copay. Everett, here in DC. Okay. Yeah, I heard DC's trash. For a lot of veterans saying DC brands are trash. Like the closer to the flagpole you get, the worse the customer service, the worse it gets. So just be weary of that. But Devin, yeah. You got primary care provider? Private. Nexus letter. And when you submitted that claim, did you supply it with a personal statement? Possibly. No. Wicked half. I'm in SD waiting on my TBI. Waiting on my TBI. What's the percentage? I don't know the percentage. Come on, man. Whatever the percent. Are you asking what are the percentages? Or what are you talking about? Hit him with the me. Hit him with the me. Yes, sir. I started deployed, but I got you. Yes, sir. Sitting at 90%, but the damn thing is getting harder for you, brother. I mean, I wouldn't even push that night. I mean, that tinnitus, man. I mean, Devin, what are you currently service connected for? And are you at a true, what's your true percentage? Are you at a true 90, or are you like 94 rounded down? Or are you at 85 rounded up? What is it? Looks like TBI looks like it rates on the same similar. Let me see. Any questions? Okay, waiting on Devin. Yeah, what are you currently service connected at? Percentages. LG, we're both at 92%. Oh, sheesh, 92% gang. Yes, sir. Does Devin, do you have anything that you can increase further? That you don't, that won't push the envelope? Let me see. Nope, that's not it. Only private provider, yes sir. And I have is Amy, psychologist, and yeah, my raw score is 92. Raw, bro, why you gotta use that word? Fucking raw, baby. Yes sir, it's raw. I got raw 92. Fuck out of here, dog. There you go. Hey, so you don't need the same, 3, 4, 5. You just need a good 30% solid 30%. Nope. So, all right, let's check it out. TBI. Residuals of TBI. Oh, same. Where's it at? All right, so they do a 10, a 0%, a 10%, 40%, 70%, and 100% for TBI. Ah! Hit it with the meat! Yes, sir. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Hey, as y'all watching, appreciate y'all if y'all hit the like button. Any questions on the VA disability claims process, high value VA claims, denied VA claims, active duty military transitioning out, BDD claims? Let your boy know. Ah! Anything at all, anything at all. Anything at all. Appreciate y'all joining. Hey, as always, I definitely appreciate y'all joining. Staying engaged. Oh, this motherfucking 2023 year to vet. Questions, comments, concerns. Let's go. Let's go. I just want the. Oh, thanks, bro. No problem. No problem, motherfucking PUBG Mobile. Yes, sir. Hopefully, you get a good percentage for that. Did you secondary TBI to PTSD, or are you going for a direct service claim? Motherfucking in orgasm. I can't pronounce that fucking. That's like a doctor's word. I ain't saying that shit, dog. You get me denied for what? You get denied for primary. Can you refile as a secondary, or do you have to file a supplemental only? So you can do whatever you want. But definitely I would recommend looking at the denial letter. What was the specific reason for denial? If it was something simple as a lack of a diagnosis or a lack of in-service complaints, definitely you need to, remedy that issue. If it's a lack of in-service complaints, just like with myself, with some, I think it was like 2 or 3 claims, I clearly articulated in a personal statement the reasons why I didn't go into medical as often as I did. Or if it's like, diagnosis, just go out there and get a diagnosis. But you can definitely switch it up and do a secondary claim for it. But you would first you need to do a supplemental. I recommend doing a supplemental first and then seeing what the VA says. And then after that, if you can show that the disability in which you're trying to get service connected, it can be or is being caused by an already service connected disability, then yeah, you can file secondary. But you just can't file secondary just because it was denied primary, if that makes sense. PUBG, hit my head, and I got stitches now, and I have headaches and pain. Navy. Oh, motherfucking that bulkhead is not forgiving, dog. There you go. Yeah, hopefully you get that. Okay, yeah, so hopefully you get like, good 70 now, take care of my boy. Take care of my veteran over there. Get that boy 70% at least. So you're at the VA Medical right now? VA Regional Center? What you doing? Or are you waiting on a VA claim? Yeah, definitely get that shit taken care of, baby. Get that shit taken care of. Yeah, but hopefully that answers your question in orgasm. Definitely. Do you got the denial letter and you can see what was their specific reason for denial and what was the claim? If you don't mind me asking. And where the fuck is my vape? That's the best question. Oh. Kiki! I got hit him with the key. Anything on? Questions, comments? Hey, as y'all coming in, y'all got any questions on the VA disability claims process, high value VA claims, denied VA claims, advice for secondary claims, talk it through, active duty military, transitioning out, got questions about the benefits delivery at discharge, GI Bill benefits, let your boy know. Let your boy know. I appreciate y'all coming in here, checking your boy out. Y'all got any questions, let me know. Before it's motherfucking Crown Peach time, baby. Motherfucking orgasm. No specific denial letter. No one else could give a straight answer in the past. Okay, no problem. Hopefully, I gave you, a sufficient answer. Because I've seen a lot of veterans. I haven't done it myself. I haven't experienced it myself, but I got a couple of buddies. They were denied direct service, but then they went and they tried to do secondary, but since their medical evidence didn't show causation, the VA, they were like, no, you just can't fucking come back and file secondary just because we denied you direct service. You still got to show causation for the secondary disability. And there's some secondary disabilities that occur prior to that direct service connection. So there's definitely, different avenues of approach when going for a service connection. Service or secondary service connection. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. And if it did, hit that like button. I appreciate the strife. Let me walk around a little bit. Let me find that vape right quick. Any questions? Questions, comments, concerns? Hit with the Mimi. Shh. Shh. Demon over there. Any questions at all? Pardon the interruption. Here you go. Okay, LG, bro. Bro, it's crazy they gave me 10% for plantar fasciitis, but still combined it with flat feet. Yeah, that's trash, dog. Fucking, like the VA, they like to do that. But I mean, if you're not satisfied with that, you can submit a higher level review for an increase. Come on, dog. Like, hey, all my shit, I got the shots, I got the injections, I got these inserts. If you're wearing like a foot brace, if you got all this good medical evidence and you should have got at least a 30, can't ignore. Me. But yeah, hopefully, yeah. How long has it been? About a month, LG? Emmy, what is your experience with Nexus letters? I got one, and it only had 2 paragraphs on me. Okay, and the disclaimer from the doctor that he was out of state. Hopefully, the doc being out of state will not hurt you and shit. Oh no, baby. So, I mean, that's kind of weird. A 2-paragraph Nexus letter. I mean, hopefully you didn't pay good money for that. But usually a Nexus letter, it has, I mean, it depends on how big these paragraphs are. I mean, if it's sufficient medical evidence, well, information, usually like a page and a half, no more than 2 pages, but it should be a few pages. It'll show, like, pretty much like the first paragraph is like them going into, they evaluated you, they evaluated and reviewed your medical profile, assessed you, all this good jazz, to a disability which more than likely occurred in military service. From there, they pull any relevant medical literature that is related to the specific claim in which you're trying to get service connected. They pull that medical literature, they add it to your claim, they add it to that Nexus letter in hopes of, a VA or a C&P examiner, a VA rater or a C&P examiner are going to look at that. Okay, yeah, this dude's talking good. He's Gucci killers and stuff like that. I mean, that's pretty much like the purpose of a Nexus letter. And like, it should definitely be more than 2 paragraphs though. But how many pages is it? I mean, yeah, but the doctor being out of state, it doesn't matter. I utilized a doctor that was out of state through Prestige Medical Consultants. Very good. I think she had like a page and a half on me, but the entire Nexus letter was about 6-7 pages. So that's what I'm going off of. Awesome. My PTSD is at 70%. Motherfucking Puerto motherfucking Calciitis barbecue is at 60%. There you go. Cervical strain at 10%. Okay. Low back strain, 10%. Okay. Submitted secondary claims for sleep apnea, TMJ, nocturnia, voiding, dysfunction, and hypertension. Yes, sir. I mean, and you could have definitely, damn dog, that should definitely put you at 100% though. And if it applies to you, you could definitely tack on sciatica and upper extremities secondary to cervical strain, and lower extremity sciatica or ridicu motherfucking secondary to your low back strain. But I mean, those are some good things you got in. Hopefully they don't roll TMJ with PTSD because they like to do that. And your medical evidence for PTSD shows causation for sleep apnea, as well as, I mean, nocturnity as well. Hopefully you're complaining about that shit. Me, motherfucker LG, hey, yo! Oh, let them damn shots. Oh, yeah, the shots do suck. I was already at 50 for fat feet, and the shots picked up on the new shoes, inserts, ankle braces recently. Okay. How does the VA view and weigh outside doctors' DBQs versus nurse practitioner DBQ conducting? Okay, so a doctor. So I mean, it depends on the rater that's actually dealing with your claim. Some raters, experienced raters, they'll go off of the weight of the doctor versus an MP or anything less. But unseasoned VA rater, they're gonna be like, okay, well, I'm going off for the C&P exam. I don't give a fuck about your shit. I'm talking about. So it all depends on the VA rater and what you get. But you could definitely, if you were denied or if you were like lowballed on a percentage, if you did get service connected, you can always fucking higher level review it. And then at higher level reviews, there's seasoned, more experienced VA raters. Motherfucker, keep sweat, motherfucking twisted. There you go. Anything else? Anything else? Questions, comments, concerns? Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Any questions on the VA disability claims process? High value VA claims. Motherfucking in orgasm. Had pancreatic cancer. They removed half my pancreas and spleen in the same surgery. Will VA pyramid the spleen and pancreas or rate them separately? I mean, that's a good question. I'm not entirely too sure. I'm not too sure on that one. Definitely only need to look into that. But if your pancreatic cancer was causing issues with your spleen and they removed them both in the same surgery, it could be, they could lump them both together. I mean, it wouldn't be like pyramiding, but like I said, if you're having issues that are related to your spleen, that are not related to your pancreas, then yeah, definitely you can, definitely get them service connected. As well as if you're having issues with your pancreas, like you would need to have issues in both areas, your pancreas and your spleen, in order to get service connected for both. But like say if you have like a diagnosis, I mean, obviously you have an issue with your pancreas, you have pancreas, motherfucking P word cancer, pancreas cancer. You had cancer on that, they removed it. You can definitely submit a claim for that, but if you don't have a diagnosis for the spleen issue, they may just roll it in together. If that answers that question. Yeah. Anything else? Questions, comments, concerns? All right. We've been on here for an hour, but hey, till next time, this motherfucking D-ball, y'all say Gucci with it. I'll be online tomorrow. ME, did you ever use the VBA at the VA center? They're always full where I go. VBA. Did you use VBA? No, I don't think so. I don't think I didn't stay in the VA medical facility that long to actually get thorough with it. View message. Oh, I can't see the message. I can't see it. Oh yeah, fuck, stay Gucci with it, brother man, sister man. What the fuck? Brothers, sisters, vets, military, motherfucking throat goblins, booty hole goblins. Y'all stay Gucci with it.